Hi Pisces, this is your horoscope for September 2019. Thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure to be with you today. This is a horoscope for what's left of September, I should rather say. So I'm going to give you a heads up on the last 3 weeks of the months of this month and show you what I get. What I would imagine has happened so far for you at the beginning of this month is that there's been a lot of scrutiny and a lot of nitpicking in your relationships, that there's been a lot of evaluation of, oh, do I want this person in my life anymore, or are they just irritating me? Are they taking advantage of me, or are they just, there's that spark of suspicion in you about other people, and that energy lasts until the 14th of September. So you've got your sun, your identity, Mars, your drives and your desires, the transiting midheaven, work, transiting Venus, love, beauty, creativity, and Mercury, the communication planet, all in Virgo in your seventh. So your colleagues aren't exempt either. You've got this super critical eye that you're turning on your colleagues, on your friends, on your family, on your lovers, on everyone who's in your life. I'm sorry about that. I think I'm back live. We always get one or two technical difficulties. So anyone, can you let me know if I'm back on? There are 3 of you. What I was saying is that I would imagine that you've had a pretty difficult month when it comes to other people and evaluating them, because and not trusting people, and that doesn't feel very good, does it? So that energy continues. Even though it doesn't feel very good, try and make the most of it, and try and see who makes you feel good in your life and who's just always, causes you to feel awful, or who riles you up and things like that, and make a decision about who you want in your life and who you don't want in your life. The way out is also to connect with your higher self, with your spiritual self, your gut feeling, through meditation or yoga or prayer or whatever it is you do. Because then you're going to not only be able to help yourself, but you're going to help other people as well. Because I don't think all of your conclusions that you leap to about other people are going to be 100% accurate. So in the first half of the month, I'd be careful with the accusations that I'd make against other people and on point with that. And especially during this time, you're trying to be tricked into doing something like that, and it comes back later. So treat people equally and just keep the knowledge of your assessment to yourself, ideally, okay? On the 14th of September, Mercury moves into Libra, into your 8th house, so your working relationships become much better. There's also the full moon on the 14th, which fills you with Pisces energy, so you're going to be self-sacrificing, nurturing, you'll want to help other people. So analysis time is over, you're no longer judging them, now you're looking after them. So be aware of that. If you want to take care of people, realize that the first 2 weeks of September, you're going to be much more interested in analyzing them and judging them. And the second half of September, you're going to be more interested in taking care of them. So try and use that to your advantage. If you're a nurse starting in a new ward, you'll need to understand each one of the patients before you're able to help them. So take that time to learn and to be willing to learn. Venus moves into Libra on the 15th of September in your 8th. So if you're working for someone, you're really going to enjoy that and you'll get on with your colleagues. Those of you working for yourself will also feel very good about that and will feel like pat on the back, I'm doing well, thank you. I'm following my dream, I'm living it. And if you're employed, then you're going to get on with your workmates and you're going to enjoy your job and feel like it's leading somewhere. And if you're retired, then you're working on something which leads you somewhere, or which leads you somewhere imaginatively, or travel. Those are the best ways to make use of the energy until the 15th of September. That lasts until the 21st of September, which is when Jupiter, the lucky planet, is in your 10th house of career, and it squares Neptune in your sign of Pisces in your first house. So if you can dream it, if you can imagine it, then you can make it happen in your work. If you've had guidance to do something, to open a shop, and you have said, okay, I'll do it when I'm less scared of it, or when my finances are more secure, and you've always put it off and the guidance has always come back, once you open the shop, that's when your hope and dream and you'll have the success that you want. But usually we're scared of it because the ego steps in and it doesn't want us to achieve what we're supposed to. So if you can dream of it in terms of work-wise, no matter how random, let's say you want to be the expert in chicken gone bad and having that bacteria in it. What's it called? Sounds like an ice cream almost. Tagliatelle or something. Coca-Scala, what? Anyway, in soft ice cream you can get bacteria. If that fascinates you and you want to be the world expert, you're going to be like, well, how is that going to pay me? Well, every time there's a study on this ice cream, E. coli, studies on this ice cream and stuff, then you're going to be the expert who's pulled in and who's paid a consultancy fee for your expertise, because you'll have the PhD in that. So when the universe gives you guidance like that, what I'm saying, learn from bitter, hard personal experience that you can't just dismiss those things because you're meant to do them. And if you dismiss them, saying, oh, I'll never be able to pay my bills, trust the universe. It doesn't give you guidance unless it's actually helpful. Okay, so if you can dream it and if it comes into your mind's eye, it's there for a reason. Listen to the guidance you get and transition and make that your reality. Make it happen for yourself in terms of work. On the 23rd, we've got the sun going into Libra, also in your 8th. So if you're working with other people, you're really going to enjoy that. And we've got the autumn equinox. So night and day, there's perfect balance between the two. And you feel really balanced in yourself. You're working well with other people and you're doing your own thing on the side. So that looks really, really good. That now continues, really calm, easy breezy, taking care of business the way you want until the 28th, which is when we have the new moon in Libra, and I'll do separate videos on the new and full moons. But for you, Pisces, it's important to know that the new moon occurs in your 8th house. So the possibility for forming new projects or setting up a new team to work at something, one specialist area, or starting your own business, or creating a new community, joining a new club, making a new group of friends. That's what you skate into October doing, really being open and sociable and likable and interested in other people. And from the 28th sliding into October, I think you're going to make a lot of new associates, friends, colleagues, lovers, kindred spirits, friends, whatever you want to call them. Your life is going to get richer and fuller. So that's what I get for you in September. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. If you have any questions like where is the best place to live, what's my life purpose, what vocational aptitudes have I got, or what's going on in love life, what's coming up with money in my life, or moving or travel, I can answer all of those in a private session. I can answer all those questions. So if you do have any questions, then please do order a reading with me. I just need your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth to draw up your natal chart. If you don't have the time of birth, then order a rectification with me. That's a process where I can work out your time of birth. Then I draw up the natal chart, and it's a blueprint of your soul. I can tell you about everything. It's amazing. I always just marvel that I have access to this. It's just so great. So if you would like a private reading with me, then please head over to the website, gregoryscott.com. If you like this video, then hit subscribe and share the video online. I'd be ever so grateful. Have a wonderful September, and I'll speak to you soon. Mwah. Kisses.